Hi, this is Anne-Louise from Lark Tweed Creative, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can duplicate website pages and landing pages. So if it's ever happened to you where you want your website, you want to add a page to it, and you don't want to completely start from scratch, I'm going to show you how to do that. And with this new layout that Kajabi has updated to, we have the website and the landing pages on in separate areas now. So I'm going to start with the website pages. So if we go here, we go into the website, we can see here all of the different pages that are included within this website. Now, you're going to notice to the right here that it's going to say system pages, published pages. So what is the difference? So every Kajabi website has certain pages that it just comes with, and these are all of the system pages. So the member login pages, the thank you, the 404, the system pages, which would be like the blog, the store, and the home page. So those are all system pages. They also mean that they're pages that you wouldn't be able to duplicate, and that you won't be able to delete either, but you can hide them. You don't have to include them in your navigation. And then unless someone tries different things to find that page, like I don't think anyone would really take the time to do that, but that page wouldn't necessarily like really exist for people to access if you don't include it in your navigation. But they are there to help you with the way that Kajabi is set up overall. And as for the published pages, for the templates that I create, I do add a few pages. This events page, it can be all types of events, but it's also if you like to host retreats, it's nice to be able to have a page where you kind of show where all of your events are taking place. So ultimately, if you ever wanted to duplicate a page, it would be based on the fact that versus taking this pressing this button and starting a page from scratch completely, where the navigation would be showing and the footer would be showing on this page, but everything else would be up for grabs on how you wanted to lay out and design that page. And that can be really overwhelming if you're not used to using Kajabi, and if you're just trying to add a page to your website to really just teach people or add to your services or something like that. And if that page doesn't exist, starting from scratch can be really overwhelming. So the best thing to do is to really go and look at the pages that are published and go through each of them and think about what pages you are needing for your site that isn't included in what's here. And so there can be two different ways that you can go about this, because you could decide, okay, well, I have the right pages, or maybe there's pages here that it's like, I'm not going to need that page. Could you turn it into something else? Could you take, for example, the courses page? You also have the store page, which is a system page that comes with Kajabi that shows what all of your programs, courses, products are. Or you could do your own course page that is like super customizable that I've created here for you. Or do you not need that and not want to use that? You could change it to something else. Or it could just be that you love all of these pages, you want to keep all of these pages, which I would strongly suggest that even if you aren't going to use the courses page, still keep it, but you could set it to draft so that people don't see it as well, which is something you can't do with system pages, but you can with published. And you can just duplicate whichever page that you feel has the best layout for what you're wanting to create to offer or talk about your services. And you could just duplicate it. And then all of a sudden you have an extra page. So how would you go about that? You want to click on these three dots here. Let's say we're going to duplicate the About page. And here are your different options here. You can edit the details, add to a landing page. So you could literally add this to landing pages. If you wanted to pull it out of the website, well, it would still keep it in the website, but I believe it would also add it to landing pages. Anyways, these are all different things you can do, but if you wanted to duplicate, you would just click on duplicate here, and this will take a few moments. And there we go. So what it does is it's going to keep the same name and just add copy next to it. And it's also going to be set to draft. So what you want to do here is you want to change all that. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to set it to publish. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go into the dots and you're going to go to edit details, because we want to rename this page. And then, so you'll notice here that you can change the status here. If you do that, and I don't know if this is like, this is just how Kajabi works, is if you change the name, change the URL slug, and then also set it to publish and save, it's not all going to save. The only thing that'll save is that it will be published. So you're better to publish it first and then go into the edit details. And let's say we just name this test for now, and then you're going to change your URL. And then you want to make sure you're going to fill out all this information as well, but you want to make sure that you save it, because if you jump back, it won't keep all the details. And then let's go back to website pages here with the breadcrumbs. And then ta-da, the name changed. Now, it happens sometimes where the name doesn't actually change, and sometimes that just means you need to empty your cache. So you would just need to go into your browser. I use Chrome, and you would just go into your browser and update your cache, like just completely clear it, and then try doing it again. The other reason why the name wouldn't show up is if you left it to draft, and then when you went to edit the details, you set it to publish and also change the name. Like I said before, that won't work. So you want to make sure that you publish it first, and then go in to edit the details and make sure you save it. Now I'm going to show you in landing pages how you can edit, how you can duplicate pages as well. And this is really useful. Let's say you have a really great sales page that you use for your course, but now you've decided you're going to have a membership as well, and the sales page you have for your course is great, and you just want to be able to take the same design, the same layout, you just want to like duplicate, so you don't have to again start from scratch. So what you're going to do, it's the same thing. You're going to go into these three dots and you're going to click on duplicate. And so that'll just take a few moments. And perfect, so the same thing here. Actually, it doesn't add copy, it'll just add a 1 at the end. And so if you wanted to edit this, as you can see though, the difference here with landing pages, it does publish it right away. So, and you could set it to draft if you wanted to. You can do that with this too. And the other great thing is if you wanted to link a landing page to your website, have it in the navigation, all you got to do is add it to the navigation, and then it can be actually part of your website. You can technically build an entire website using landing pages in Kajabi. I think that was actually the old way to do it, but like you could do that. It's definitely something you could do, but in this case we're just talking about like sales pages, wanting to duplicate some so you don't have to start again from scratch. So that's how you would do it. You would duplicate it, and then you can go into edit details and you can just change the name. Make sure you change the slug as well, because you want it to be an easy searchable URL. And by having the right name, it's just so much easier for you to remember and also for your users to find it. And that's how you're going to do that. And then you want to make sure again that you save it. Okay, and this one, okay, I've used it already. So then in this case, we're just going to add a 1 at the end. For URLs, make sure that you're always keeping it lowercase, and you can have a dash in there, but you don't want spaces, so you'd add a dash instead of a space, and never any underscores. And then there you go, and then so we'll go back to landing pages. And there's your new page, and it's ready to edit. So this can be useful for so many different things. But yeah, I just gave a few examples of what it can be used for, but definitely makes it easier for you versus having to start from scratch. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day.